one. Your 8-minute question and answer period will now begin. If your team was given $25,000 right now, what would you use it for?
So our biggest thing this year has been expansion, and I would really love for us to continue that. Our biggest goal has always been to enter all 7 continents. This year we managed to do 3, so that 20,000 will probably go into that. And in addition to that, we would also invest in more research and development to continue our Squares product line and create more products to serve more people in the community.
Looking at the triple bottom line, people, planet, and prosperity, is there one of those where your team could have done better?
It's so interesting because we're always changing and developing, and all 3 of those things go so closely together. And whenever we notice that something's lacking, like earlier on this year, we realized that the $5 and $10 model that we had with our bundles was keeping us a little short, considering that we were currently also giving away free bundles. So that's why we increased our profit margin by raising the price of the bundle to $7.50, so that we could continue giving back to the people and the planet by also maintaining that profit.
How do you measure the long-term impact your projects have on beneficiaries?
So currently, we see that in the growth of our locations. An example is me and Hannah. We recently just went down over to Fairview to talk to Yvonne, one of our community managers. And before she was running a lot less pounds per week. Now she's running almost 2,000 pounds every 2 weeks, serving more people. And you can see that even more people continuously need more of the bundle program. And we're also going to be impacting more youth through our Options Youth program. The Options Online platform just allows us to reach even more people. And we're always constantly receiving feedback from our customers. And we've received a lot of positive feedback on how we've benefited all these different communities.
Do you have plans to scale your projects? Why and how?
Absolutely, we do. For us, scaling is so important. We want to make sure that our projects can benefit people around the world. And so right now we actually have plans to open 2 new locations in Nova Scotia by the end of the month. And then we're also working with an Enactus team in Manitoba to launch a location there. But currently we're developing a virtual platform to be able to scale with ease around the world with our Square Roots Bundle program.
Was there any unexpected negative impact or externality related to your projects?
Negative impact. Like I said, we are always changing and adapting. So with the restrictions that were first put on last March of 2020, we completely shut down all of our operations. And then what happened was that's when we noticed that more people were going hungry because of that close down. So we adapted, we changed very quickly. And that's why we started the free vegetable program. And we've also continued to grow and recognize the challenges that have been in place. Like we noticed that there were a lot of Arabic speaking folks in the community that couldn't be served because they couldn't read the forms. So we found an Arabic translator that's now been able to translate these forms, and also some recipes we've attached in our bundles.
What existing resources has your team leveraged throughout the development of your projects?
I think the biggest resources we've used are partnerships. We've had an incredible support from the community, such as Western Foods, different churches as well. Not just that, but Bundle has been able to supply the Sunday suppers, which impacts almost about 200 people every 2 weeks or so. 200 people receiving more food, and we're just continuously leveraging those partnerships. We were able to work with a new entrepreneur, Lisa, and her mother to create Square Roots products. And not just that, but we've had support from our SMU alumni, and all these people coming together have made the Square Roots Bundle, all our different projects grow even bigger from where they were before.
In addition, Square Roots products have always partnered with organizations to make products from food waste. But this year we were determined to make an independent product of our own, empowering small business like Little Branches. We also partnered with 4 social media influencers who helped us target our audience in market.
What surprised you the most as you worked on your projects this year?
I would love to take this question. Something that surprised us the most was definitely the community impact that we've made and the amount of people that have reached out in support of our programs. As an Enactus team, we've had so much external support of politicians like MPs and MLAs, community members that use our program that wanted to do more and volunteer, and some of them even wanted to start their own location, which was just so incredible and so surprising to see.
How are your projects funded?
Yes, so our projects, for example, Square Root Bundle, our new revenue model, $7.50, allows us to make a profit, and all that profit goes back into supporting more people who need the free vegetable program. And even people can also pay $10, which also brings back again to the vegetable program to support more people. Our token program, we get money, the restaurants take about $4 of the $5 token, and we receive the rest just in order to give more people more tokens as well. And our Options Online program received a $700,000 grant from Service Canada, which will allow us to work with the program for over 3 years, and then we'll develop a sustainable pricing model that will allow other organizations to use the website. That will bring in more revenue into Options Online to keep the program going.
Do you have an exit strategy for your projects?
Yes, we do have a exit strategy. So currently, our team is working through Square's Bundle to create a platform that will connect farmers and customers together. So basically, our community managers will be able to talk to the farmers, see how much produce they need, and then bring it in, and then communicate with their customers all in one space, allowing them to take the reins on the project. In terms of Options Online, once we are the website is fully done, we have more videos in, we'll have other organizations such as schools, youth programs be able to create their own curriculums in the website as well, and then run it adjacent to it so that even they can also have their own version of Options Online, Options Youth, and reach even more youth around the world.
What areas of your projects do you see as the most innovative and why?
The most innovative, I have to go with our Roots of Square Roots bundle. I think a lot of people, when they see the program, they see something that's been running for a long time, but it's so interesting being on the inside to see it consistently shaping and moving and new things being implemented. For example, lovely Maddie a few weeks ago implemented a new way to show community managers, when they pick out the different vegetables that are going into their bundle, just how much profit they'll be making, and like what kind of CO2 they'll be diverting. There's a
Your
lot.
time has now expired. Thank you, Enactus St. Mary's University.